Yeah, wanna drop top, I need more bands. Never finna stop, I need more fans. Drip on my pants and my clothes, and finna
That's
get
awesome.
rich
So
on
this
my
interview is
mom.
long overdue. What you got planned for the rest of the day, my friends?
Man, just some hard training and then some solid work. Got to pay these bills until the fight game pays them for me.
Yes. So right now everything's kind of slowing down. Do you have a side job to pay those bills right now?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm a bouncer over at a bar downtown in the Pearl District called Two Wrongs.
Cool, cool. It's funny thing. I've talked to a guy last time. He was a bouncer too. I don't know if that's something that runs in the fighter's blood or what. They can defend themselves. It's kind of cool.
It's very common. It's a very common
Yeah,
thing for fighters to pick up bouncing gigs because it kind of just fits right in with what you already do as far as managing people and stuff like that and being able to handle yourself and most importantly the hours work really good. You can train all day and then work in the evening time.
for sure. I feel like the people that are there at the bars, they kind of test your patience, and it's kind of like training in itself.
Mental training for
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
For
You got to keep
sure.
those patience.
It's hard to go an entire shift. Yeah, at least once a shift or once a week, someone's going to push a button that you're going to be tested.
For sure. So I asked the guy this last time, but like, what's like the extraordinary story that's happened to you at the bar? I know there's bottles flying around and all that, but what's something that went over the top?
Over the top, man. There's over the top stuff every night. I
Okay.
think the most outrageous thing, really, some of the brawls you have to get into with these groups of people are unbelievable, and I think some of the Royal Rumbles I've been involved in have just been. I mean, I've gone crashing through garage doors and windows. I was getting into kind of a tussle with the guy, and we went down a flight of stairs together. That wasn't fun. I think that was the moment I really learned. I learned this funny lesson. This guy was just, I couldn't get him out of the bar, and so we were
Mm,
wrestling, and I'm trying to just get him down and get him held down. And it was early when I first started bouncing. I didn't really know quite too much about it, and so I
yeah.
found out that when you're going down the stairs, you should always hang on to the railing.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't hang on to the railing, so I ended up tumbling down a flight of stairs with the
Oh,
guy. And that,
jeez.
that one right there, that woke me up because we got to the bottom of those flight of stairs, and it felt like I took about 10 headshots.
Oh boy. Almost as bad as fighting there.
It was up there. It was up there. It's the
Yeah,
shots that you don't expect that really
for
hurt the
sure.
worst. And I did not expect to tumble down those stairs.
Yeah. Yeah. So you mentioned in wrestling and all that. Could we see Raymond Hill maybe at the end of his career going to the WWE if he got a solid contract?
100%. 100%. They make good money over there. They're great
Oh, for
promoters.
sure.
It can only help your career to head over there.
Hmm. So we've seen you. You've been out for about 2 years, I believe it was. What's been the holdup with your MMA career so far?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been a 2-year layoff. In my pro debut, I had a successful pro debut. Got the first round TKO, but while I was doing it, I ended up breaking my left hand, and it was a really severe fracture. I fractured the first metatarsal, which is a big bone in the hand. It's the first pointer finger bone, and
Okay.
that ended up taking about two and a half surgeries to get it all the way repaired. Those bones heal a lot different than other injuries I've had, and so I jumped in on it a little bit early. Had to take a step back after kind of re-injuring it a little bit, and then just this whole time I've been just training. Transferred camps, ended up making a move down to Portland from Eugene. Joined American Top Team Portland. Art of War is where I started, and the great gym, just wonderful guys, and so I made the move to get close to family and to up the training, and so this whole time I've been just getting ready, and then right as I was getting ready to make my return back, then COVID struck.
I know. I
So
know.
yeah, I was booked to fight like May 9th, then COVID struck, and so it put a little bit more time on it, which honestly ended up just benefiting me completely to get more
Of
time to
course.
train,
Yeah.
even more healing time on the hand, and so now we're 100% ready to go, in shape, on weight, set the date.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, how's it doing right now? Is it like you said it was back to 100, but is it feeling like perfect? Perfect?
Yeah, I would say about probably about 4 or 5 months ago, maybe even almost a little further than that, it was still a little bit tender mentally. It was
Hmm.
healed up then, but mentally it was still hard to just kind of cock back on that left hand. But I got with my striking coach Robert Velarde, and Fabiano Scherner, my head coach, guys that all helped my mental game come back from it. It takes a little bit for big injuries like that, and now I swing that thing with reckless abandonment.
Yeah, so not too long ago, you also mentioned you made that move to American Top Team in Portland. I believe you moved with my friend Tobias, no?
Absolutely. I actually left a little bit ahead of time before Tobias, just a little
Okay.
before him. But yeah, he's my best friend, a very close training partner. I got so much love for him in and outside of fighting. And then, yeah, we're here together grinding out every day.
Did you meet that guy training, or did you know him before that?
No, met him training when I was down in Eugene, over at Art of War, just a fantastic gym. I
Mhm.
was in there, and this guy stumbles in one day, just this heavy set, kind of a little overconfident, honestly, for the amount of training he'd had at the time. And he just pretty much walked in the gym and was like, "I'm gonna fight in the UFC. Where do I start?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Nah, bro, you don't get that ass whooped first. Then we'll see what about it." The first, I would say, couple weeks, maybe even month of our friendship was just him coming in the gym and us trying to just beat him out of coming back in the gym. And each time he kept coming back stronger and stronger. And his strength was in grappling. Naturally a good wrestler, good grappler, and my strength was in striking. Good hands, good range and timing. And so we kind of, from helping each other out, me helping him with the striking, he helped me with my grappling. Our friendship kind of blossomed from there.
Yeah, so talk about your friendship or your relationship. What's it like when you guys are going for those drives around? Are you guys like the funny guys, the goofy guys? You guys get in trouble a lot or what?
No, we definitely stay out of trouble.
Oh,
We
there you go.
definitely feel responsible for each other's careers as well. So we definitely keep each other out of trouble. But man, we're some goofy, laughing nerds, man. We're sitting around talking nerd fighting all day, laughing, having a good time. And I think for the both of us, we really, the grind of fighting is so stressful. Work grind is so stressful that by the time we get to each other, man, we don't have any stress left, man. It's time to laugh.
Mm. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So there, your friend Tobias Baker. We all know about him now. We've actually had him on here not too long ago. So now we got you on. We got the duos back on.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So this weekend we have UFC Vegas #4. Who you got in the main event of that? Poirier or Hooker?
Man,
That's a tough
that's a
one.
tough main event. I think Hooker's got a lot of great momentum. I think he's bringing some good range, some great timing, and just a lot of big wins. But I got to take my man Poirier, man. I got to go with the diamond on this one. I think other than really the top two guys, I don't think there was really anybody else. Like Khabib stops him, of course, but
Yeah.
I feel like Poirier cleans up the rest, man. So I got to take my man the diamond on this one.
So it seems like Poirier's been the favorite for many guys. If Hooker gets the upset, where do you think that leaves him in the division?
Man, you take down Poirier, that puts you right at number 3. There's, other than the two guys that are getting ready to fight for the title, I don't see who else is above you at that point. Because to me,
Mm.
Poirier, he's been gatekeeper for a minute, and even gatekeeper with another chance of a title shot. Not that I think he can beat Khabib, but he keeps beating everybody else, then it doesn't leave you anywhere else to go.
And do you see that being like a finish, a full decision, or a whole one-sided match? What do you see?
Oh, that's a tough one. I like Poirier's boxing, and I think Poirier is going to be a little bit stronger. So
Mm.
I'm expecting him to be able to be strong on the inside and to wear him out. But Dan Hooker, as you see in his last fight, has got chin, has got heart, has got conditioning. So I think it's going to be a 5-round decision. I'm going to take Poirier for the decision.
Awesome. So as we get to the end of this, I want to give you the opportunity to thank anyone who's helped you in your career thus far. The floor is all yours, my man.
Man, that is much appreciated. I feel like in my martial arts journey, there's so many people I need to thank and so many names that I would have to cover because I haven't done any of this alone. You know, no part of this have I been able to do alone, and that was the most important thing for me to learn. But first and foremost, I would thank my first coach, Jason Georgiana, Cobb Crew, and you know, Adam Fugit, a lot of big names and guys down over at that gym in Eugene that helped me get to where I'm at. And then next, right now, most importantly, I would thank everybody from American Top Team, Fabiano Scherner, Brandon, you know, and all the guys over there, you know, from Eric, Austin, Ed Herman, that, you know, have just taken so much time, Robert Velarde, all these guys right now that are helping me get to where I'm at. And, you know, of course, my little brother Josh, man, he's my biggest support. So, you know, these are the people that I keep close around me, and I'm just thankful to have them because I couldn't have got here without them.
Awesome. So I appreciate the time. It was fun having you on today, and hopefully we'll be catching you on the podcast when you get that next fight news.
Hey, man, absolutely. And then, you know, we're going to have to get on that Xbox and really get to it,
Of
man.
course. Xbox. I got the PS4. Come on. You're an Xbox fan?
You know, I got an Xbox right now, but, you know, I'm down for whatever. So a PS4 could be on the way, too.
All right, PS5.
Oh, PS5, you're right.
Yeah. All right, we'll be talking soon, my man.
Hey, sounds good, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man. Thank you.